everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating a Reese Witherspoon's look from her 2024 Golden Globes Award. It's going to be this look that I have going on right up here. I have just did this look. I love this look. This is a look that I would definitely wear if I was going somewhere. I like the hair, I like the makeup, I like the makeup products she used. I was able to find 90% of the products. I was not like bits and pieces that she actually used to get this look, or actually her makeup artist used to get this look. And I'm gonna list all of them below, as well as the products I used to recreate this look. So I only had, I think I had one of the Westman Atelier products that were used to create this look. And this is a look that you can use at any age, right? So no matter how old you are, you can use this makeup look. I know Reese is probably somewhere in her 50s and I'm in my 60s, but it doesn't make a difference really. So, and again, the object of doing these videos is for you to go through your makeup products and see if you can do a different look on yourself that maybe just, I don't know, maybe just freshen it up a little bit. And here we go with step one. So as with all of these recreations that I'm doing on these celebrities, they all really prioritize skincare. So it's no different with Reese. I wasn't able to find what skincare she uses other than she uses a Cetaphil cleanser on her skin. So that was about it. But I didn't get a specific brand name that she used. But she does do like just a regular skincare routine where she washes her face, she uses a vitamin C, she does do chemical peels, she uses toners, moisturizer, and sunblock. So those are pretty much the given, and that's pretty much everybody's standard routine. Right now, in case you're wondering, I have on these eye patches. I was actually outside yesterday and it was quite windy, so this morning my eyes were quite puffy. So I have these eye patches on. They are from Peking Yule, which is a Korean skincare brand. If you've never heard of it, I'll leave a link to these eye patches below. You get like 60 of them in this container that you simply go in there and pull them out. I leave these, and then of course you lay them across your eye. I leave these in the refrigerator, so I put them on, and it just really does help with the, if your eyes get puffy at all and you're looking to do your makeup. Another skincare that I'm loving and I can't get enough of is this one here. And I'll leave a link to this below, but you get all of these products. There's 7 products, right? Good size products by Sunday Riley, which is a reputable skincare, for like $95, right? This alone is $85 when I purchased this. Alone is $85. And then you get the vitamin C, lactic acid, you get this cleanser, you get this glow oil to use. You can use it during the day if you like to put oil on. I typically use this at night, right? Look at the size of that. You also get this toner, which I've been loving. I hardly have any left. So it's not really a toner, it's more of like a serum that you spray on your face. I love the fact that it's a spray. I can just put it on 1, 2, 3. This Auto Correct, which is an eye cream, as well as this CEO, which is a moisturizer, a daytime moisturizer. Okay, so that's a lot of product for. It's $95 on Sephora, so if you get points, it's worth it. But I just saw that it's on sale. I just checked before I did the video, and it's 10% off at Ulta too. So it's like $80 some for all of these products. So if you're in the market for skincare and you're looking for a reputable brand, definitely give this a try. All right, so enough of that. So yeah, she starts with her skincare first, right? Everybody does, right? We have good skincare routine that we're doing. So now what I'm gonna do, and she uses I was excited because I was able to find out like 90% of the products that she used for this particular look. It was done at the Golden Globes in 2024, right? And all of the products except for the lip was the only thing I couldn't find. I'm gonna have listed below, but I'm going to be using my own products and recreating this look based on all of these Westman Atelier products that she used, that her makeup artist used for this particular look. And it's going to be this look that I'm going to leave right up here. Okay, so you can see it's a great look for mature women. Anybody could wear it. You know, it's pretty simple, but it's a nice look. So, all right, so I'm going to take these eye patches off. I've had them on for like 20 minutes or so. And what I do is I just simply take them off And then the product, I'll tap that into underneath my eye and get rid of these. Sometimes I put these on at night before I go to bed, and of course I find them on the pillow in the morning, but it's all right. It helps keep that under eye hydrated so it doesn't get dry, especially this time of year. And if you've never used any Korean skincare brands, you know, let me know if you want me to do a video, but I know that it's very affordable, and there's a lot of skincare out there in the Korean world, and they're noted for their skincare. And I have purchased a lot of that in the past. The only thing that I don't like about it takes a long time to get the products. So if you're willing to wait like 2 weeks to get the products, then it's well worth, you know, it's well worth the wait. Okay, so that's where we're gonna start. I have my eyebrows done, and I have on, of course I used my Benefit Brow Pencil. She uses this particular brown pencil from Westman Atelier, and I think it's, what's it called? Hold on a second. Okay, it is the Bon Brow. Okay, and it has, it looks like this, and I'll leave a picture up here, but you can see it has, it's a brow pencil, but it has more of that slanted brow, and then it has like a, if your eyebrows are puffy or you need to control your brows, I don't need to, it has like a laminator on the other side that you can just kind of comb your brows down. She has a beautiful brows. You can see in this picture up here that she has a very healthy brow, and according to her makeup artist who did this makeup look, like she really just needed to fill in a few sparse areas. She didn't need to do a lot of work on her brows. But in case you're in the market for a brow pencil, there you go. I'm interested in trying it. All right, so next we're gonna start with, she used on her face, and she used, I'm gonna get my hair pulled back. She used these complexion drops by Westman Atelier, which I am very curious about. I have never purchased them. I don't know that much about them. It looks like this, and then they have different, you know, they have different shades of it. For today's video, I am actually going to be using this product here from Typology, and it's like a serum foundation. I'm going to shake it up, and this is what I'm going to use in place of those complexion drops, because I don't have the complexion drops, and you can see the difference. You'll be able to see how this lays on my skin, and then what she does is she goes over, after she puts on a very sheer, the complexion drop, she goes over it with her foundation. She just touches up areas with her foundation. And then like any areas that you would have like hyperpigmentation or any red spots or whatever it may be where you need a little bit extra coverage. Okay, so I am gonna go in with these complexion drops, and again, she does her foundation first, or her makeup artist does her foundation first. And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna actually, so it comes, this Typology comes with a dropper that looks like so, right? And then you just put the dropper onto either your back of your hand or on, right onto your brush. And for the sake of today's video, I'm gonna go and put it right on my brush. I'm gonna be using this brush here. This is my Sonia G. It is my jumbo foundation brush. And what I'm gonna do is go right in there and put some drops of this on here, just like so. Okay, and let that sit in there. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna dab this all over, and we're gonna do it just like her makeup artist did. Okay, so you can see. Oh, it's very hydrating, right? So these Typology drops, there's a lot of skincare in them. They're all super clean. They are from France, and they have squalene in it. They have, which is very hydrating. They have aloe vera on it. It's more skincare and makeup together. She believes in skincare more than she believes in makeup. Kind of like a Bobbi Brown type, you know, thought. And it really like very on the same lines as the complexion drops from Westman Atelier too. Like they just believe more in healthy skin than they do in actually the makeup, it sounds like. Like they're one of those makeup artists that really don't like makeup, they like skincare, but they understand that makeup's really important. And I'm that way too. I feel very much like that. In 30s, I don't think I ever wore makeup. But when I saw it done right on people for like weddings, I was like, wow, that is so impressive, where it wasn't overdone. They weren't really transformed into something that they weren't. Like, you know what I mean? That completely changed their look. then I was really impressed. So I'm going in with a little bit more of those drops because it is so sheer. And then I'm gonna do what she did, and I'm gonna go in and use a concealer, right? She didn't use a concealer throughout this entire look. She used her foundation stick, which is and that again is by Westman Atelier, and I will leave that up here in case you're interested. And as with everything, I'll leave everything in the links below. Okay, all right, so there you go. So this is what I'm using in place of those complexion drops. So this is in the shade Fair 2, so there's one shade lighter than this. And when it first went on, I thought that this was a little dark, but I don't think it's that dark on my skin. When I first put it on my brush, it looked darker than normal, so there we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna conceal those areas that I have. I'm gonna go under my eye. I'm gonna do this broken capillary here. I have a spot that's a little bit darker up here. And I'm going to take the Typology, and this is the Serum Anti-Crease Tint, and this is a concealer, and it comes in a tube like so. So yeah, so if you need a bit more coverage, this is what I would do. And I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna put some of that in the back of my hand. That looks like so, can you see that? And I'm going to take this concealer brush, and I'm gonna go in, take this mirror so I can see what I'm doing, and go in here and go under my eye, kind of get that. And again, this color is in the Fair 2. This is called Fair Color Claire. So they only have like 5 or 6 shades in this Typology. Now in the Westman Atelier, they have more shade ranges there, in case you're interested. Now, and if you like this look, and this is like, I would say this, like you can put lashes on this look and make it a little bit more glam, but it's okay for like an everyday type look to just kind of put this look on. And I think it looks good on everybody. Okay, so that is just the concealer and those drops that I used on my face. The foundation drops. Okay, and I like the way it sits on the skin. It feels like skincare, right? This feels very nice on the skin. It has no smell to it. Easy to apply. Very lightweight. So if you like a light, like tinted type foundation, you might be in the market for something like that. All right, so next, what does she do? She goes in and she bronzes her skin. So she's doing all of her face makeup first. Now she uses this bronzing stick up here. I don't have a bronzing stick. Well, I do have a bronzing stick, but for today I'm gonna use these YSL bronzer that I have, only because I've just been loving this, and I was gonna go in there and use that as my bronzer. And I'm taking this brush here. This is a Laura Mercier brush. It's shaped a little bit differently. And I'm gonna go in and put this right across my cheekbone here. Just gonna go ahead and dab in that nicely there. Not really pulling. She doesn't have a heavy contour. She just has more of a bronze type look in that picture. I love Reese Witherspoon. The first movie I ever saw her in was Legally Blonde. It was like a rom-com, right? And I was like, oh, that's cute. She's cute. Like, I always thought she was a really, like, just a cute actress, you know what I mean? Who played fun, romantic, silly parts like that. And then I saw her in Big Little Lies, and I was like, wow. She was this fierce, sharp-tongued, manipulating woman who like took on this role of just being like a bossy bitch. And I remember thinking like, wow, I didn't think she had it in her, right? Because she had always been playing these like cutesy little roles. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was kind of sold on her after that. I don't know what that says about me, but I like that. I mean, she really liked the drama in this Big Little Lies. And I don't know if I could relate to it or what, but I really, really enjoyed her part that she played there. And I guess I always thought she was kind of stuck in this role of being just a cute, just one of these cute rom-com actresses. Anyway, that's the bronzer I'm gonna put on. I'm not putting on too much. And you can see this is a look you can just wear like this too. Your eyebrows done, you have your foundation on, and then you just go in there with a little bronzer. And that's it, right? Next she would go in, right? She has her bronzer on. She's gonna go in there with her blush, and she does I do have this Westman Atelier blush in the color that she used, and it's called Petal, and it looks like so, right? And I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this brush here. You can see it's this size, and this is my Sonia G brush, and this is what, the mini base brush. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to dab that into this. It's a cream blush, right? I'm going to go in and then I'm just going to dab a little of that excess off just on the top of my hand so it doesn't go out too sharp. And I'm going to go in and just put a little bit of blush on there. Now she brings her blush down a little bit lower on her cheeks here, like I'm doing right now. Like that's not something I typically do because I don't like to accentuate, you know, my label folds down here. So I kind of keep it up high. And I find that it has more of a lifting effect when I keep it up here. As opposed to down here. You see the difference? Like if I just keep that up here, it looks like my face is like lifted more. So, I mean, you do you, but that's, for me, that's typically what I do. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take this scarf off. Now I'm getting hot. And she goes and she uses the Light Up Highlighter Stick in Nectar. And I don't have that either, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my Laura Mercier right here. And I'm going to, this is the Glow, it's a powder, it's a glow powder, right? It gives more of a highlight to the skin. And I'm going to take this brush here, used for bronzer sometimes, and I'm gonna go in and dab some of that excess off. And I'm just gonna go down the center of my nose. It's not shimmery, like she didn't go with anything too bright and shiny. And just to kind of highlight the high points, like up and through here, maybe a little bit on here, and then over here. I just kind of keep that up high. Now, I do not like that blush down here so low, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that down there. What I did is I just took that, the foundation brush that I originally used and just kind of brought it in through here. No, that's good. And next, she does her eyes, and she uses these iPods, which I am dying to get these. If you have these and if you use them, please let me know in the comments below. I want to know how they play on the eyes. But they're cream to powder, like eyeshadows that you can. They come in this like pack of 3, and you can do an entire eye look with it. I'm dying to try them, like I said. So if you have them, you use them, let us know how they work, okay? So I might want to go out and get them. I'm going to use, and I'm loving this, I just picked it up this past week, is this Charlotte Tilbury palette. And what she does is she simply, again, it's going to be this eye look up here. And I'm going to take these 2 colors. I'm going to use this darker color here, and I'm going to use this crease color up here. So this is going to go across my lid. This is going to go across my crease, right up and through here. So this is the new Charlotte Tilbury 9-pan palette that she came out with about a month ago. And it's been selling out. These are highly pigmented, very highly pigmented eyeshadows. So if you're in the market for a light 9-pan palette, these are certainly worth it. And I'm gonna go in over here and just do that entire crease right up and through here. Just kind of splash it around. You see how that just kind of gives it a little brightness there in that crease. So that's that, that's the crease color. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker color right here, right? And I'm gonna go across the lid here. Just top that in there. See how dark that is there? And right across there. I'm really gonna press that in there. So I barely even touched it into that shadow, just so you know. You don't wanna go too heavy on there because you'll have way too much product on there. But I do like this eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go in with that original brush that I used to put on the crease color, and I'm just gonna go and I'm going to blend those together there, kind of marry them together a little bit. Now, she went in with an eyeliner in this color BRUN, and she went across her lids. I don't think I'm gonna do that with mine. And right here where it got a little messy, I'm gonna have to kind of go in there and clean that up. That's why I like to do my eyeshadow first. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to use this this Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in the color, I think it's Limitless, yeah, Limitless Brown. She used this one here, and I'll leave it up here so you can see it. And she did go, where's my, and she did go under her eye, right? And it was pretty heavy under the eye, but I don't think I'm gonna do it that heavy. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this pencil here, and I'm gonna go in. I'm going to take this pencil brush, which I love. It's from Repper. I use this one all the time. I grab for it. I actually have to order more. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to do that under eye like she did. So for me, I feel like it's a little heavy on my face, but all right, so I'm gonna take this brush here and I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna kind of soften up everything. Just a little bit, just kind of blend everything together. This is a trick I like to do. Everything, I feel like everything is kind of sitting on my skin like a paint by numbers. I feel like I go in here and it just kind of blends everything together. The mascara she used is the I Love You mascara, a play on eye, right? I'll leave that up here. I've never used it. I know nothing about it. But I am going to use the Panorama mascara only because it had the same shaped mascara wand as this one had. And I was like, well, that's the closest thing I have to it. And if you're in the market for a good mascara, this is amazing. This is like one of the best drugstore mascaras out there. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to put my mascara on. And I'm going to just focus, because in this picture she actually did have lashes on. I'm just going to focus on the outer corner here of my lashes and kind of pull it up and out to kind of make it look fuller on the end. And then it just kind of pulls it out that way. So one of the other things that all celebrities prioritize, and I know that I have as I've aged too, is sleep. And one of the things that I can't live without anymore are pillows for my neck. And for years, I was trying every pillow out there. I would wake up in the morning with a stiff neck all the time. And all the research that I did told me that it was the way that I was sleeping at night. So I was out buying like $300, $400 pillows from Bloomingdale's. I was getting all down pillows. I was getting these special neck rolls to put underneath my neck. I was rolling up towels at night just so that I felt like my neck, like I was laying in perfect formation when I was sleeping, so my neck wouldn't, you know, be disturbed. But recently I was sent a pillow, Sleeping Glow pillow, which is a beauty pillow. And it's also a pillow for if you have problems with your neck. And again, I had little faith when they sent these pillows to me that it would work on my neck because I had tried everything out there. But lo and behold, I'll show you the pillow. It looks like this, right? And there's a groove. I don't know if you can see that groove there? So what you do is when you're sleeping, you put your head down on the pillow here, right? So you get support in your neck so your neck isn't working all night, right? There's a It's out of memory foam, right? So you sleep right in here and you put your face down. And then if you do sleep on your side too, your face isn't getting crunched, you know, and you're not getting wrinkles on your side and your lashes aren't being bent inwards because you have this divot in here. So, like I said, I had little faith in these pillows, but I can't sleep without these. As a matter of fact, I'm going away, and every time I do go away, I bring the pillow with me. Everybody asks, what is that? And I'm like, that's my pillow. I can't sleep without it. If I do, I wake up in the morning with this neck pain that's like, it takes me a half hour to do stretching, and then it just, like, I can't turn my head when I'm driving in the car. It's annoying. So, ever since I've been using this pillow, I've had nothing but really, really good results with my neck and not having to worry about it when I get up in the morning. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link below. If you have the same issue I do with your neck, you might want to give this a try. I think they're actually 15% off now, and yeah, you can get it as a discount. So, and there is a guarantee. So if you're not happy with it for any reason at all, you can send it back. So I was not able to find the lip, but I am going to replicate this lip by using the Petal. I'm going to use this Petal blush. You can use it. You can use this on your eyes. You can use this on your cheeks, and you can use it on your lips too. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk pencil. A very close color though to the color that she used in here, but they don't have the color anymore. I looked through all of the Westman Atelier products and they don't make it anymore. And then I'm going to go over it. I'm going to add a little bit of sheen to it only because my lips are dry. And I'm going to take this Typology and Rose. It's powder pink lip oil, right? Again, this is very hydrating. It has squalene in it and aloe vera, so it's very nourishing for the lips. And I'm gonna go, and it's very comfortable on the lips. There we go. All right, let me finish my hair. I'll be right back and we can go over the finished look. So this is the finished look. I kind of pulled my hair back like this up here, like she had. The hardest thing about doing this look is, number one, your hair should be dirty if you want to pull it all back like this. It just stays better, less flyaways. But it's removing the part. Like the part always just really wants to kind of, you know, jump back in there. So if you have a teasing comb, kind of tease up just at the root area and then pull it back and use a little hairspray. Or if you have some fiber powders, that really helps out a lot. And if you have fiber powders the same color as your hair at the root, that's even better yet. So that's pretty much what I did to get this to remove my part, pull it back. In the back here, I just have it up in a clip, right? Nothing fancy. The thing I like most about this look is it's very effortless. It doesn't look like she tried too hard with it. It's not like teased and every hair isn't in place. It's just kind of messy. It's one of those hairstyles that you could do and you could play with it at night, like if you're touch your hair a lot, and not have it really affect the look. So there you go. I'll give you a closer look on the lip and everything. There we go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of my recreation of Reese Witherspoon from the 2024 Golden Globes. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And I will see you in my next video.